Picture this. It's Monday morning, your inbox is already overflowing, your calendar is packed with back-to-back meetings, and you're running on last night's coffee. You grab your laptop, head to the cafe, and by 11 a.m. the battery's dead. Sound familiar? What if I told you there's a notebook that can power through an entire workday? Yes, even with Zoom calls, spreadsheets, and that last-minute presentation, without ever needing a charger. The Acer TravelMate P2 15TMP2 15-55 isn't just another business laptop. It's designed for professionals who refuse to be tethered to an outlet. With Intel's Core 5 120U processor, 16 gigabytes of memory, and a 512 gigabytes SSD, this machine balances raw performance with marathon battery life. But does it hold up under real-world pressure? Let's put it through its paces. First impressions matter, and the TravelMate P2 15 makes a strong statement right out of the box. The silver aluminum chassis feels premium without being flashy, striking the perfect balance between professional aesthetics and durability. The 15. 6-inch Full HD display delivers crisp visuals with vibrant colors and wide viewing angles, making it ideal for both solo work and collaborative sessions. The keyboard is backlit, tactile, and spacious. No cramped keys or mushy feedback here. The port selection is practical. 2 USB-A, 1 USB-C, HDMI, a headphone jack, and a micro SD reader. It's not the most cutting-edge setup, but it covers all the essentials without overcomplicating things. Now, let's talk performance. The Intel Core 5 120U is a 12-core processor with 12 megabytes of cache and support for LPDDR5 memory. That's not just a spec sheet. It translates to real-world speed. Multitasking is a breeze. I had 20 Chrome tabs open, a virtual machine running in the background, and a full Adobe Creative Suite project open simultaneously. The system never stuttered. The 16 gigabytes of RAM ensures smooth transitions between applications, while the 512 gigabytes NVMe SSD boots up in under 10 seconds and loads large files almost instantly. Whether you're editing videos, crunching data, or juggling multiple client projects, this machine keeps up. But performance means nothing if the battery dies before lunch. Acer claims up to 17. 5 hours of runtime, and in my testing it delivered. I set the brightness to 50%, enabled airplane mode, and looped a 1080p video. After 7 hours, the battery still had 60% left. Even under moderate workloads, think web browsing, email, and occasional spreadsheet work, the TravelMate P2 15 consistently cleared 12 hours. That's not just convenient, it's transformative. No more scrambling for outlets in airports or cafes. No more carrying a charger everywhere. This laptop is built for the mobile professional. Let's address the elephant in the room, the display. At 1920 by 1080, it's sharp and clear, but it's not a 4K panel. If you're a designer or video editor who relies on color accuracy, you might want to calibrate expectations. The colors are vibrant and well-balanced for general use, but they're not Pantone certified. The 60 Hz refresh rate is also standard for this price point. It's smooth enough for everyday tasks, but don't expect buttery smooth gaming or high refresh rate productivity. Another trade-off, the webcam. It's a 720p unit with decent color reproduction, but low-light performance is mediocre. If you're doing frequent video calls, consider an external webcam or good lighting. The speakers, on the other hand, are a pleasant surprise. They're tuned by Acer's engineers and deliver clear, balanced audio for calls and media. Not audiophile grade, but more than adequate for most users. How does it stack up against the competition? Let's compare it to the Lenovo ThinkPad E15. Both offer similar specs. Core i5 processors, 16 gigabytes RAM, and 512 gigabytes SSDs. But the ThinkPad has a slightly better keyboard and a more durable chassis. However, the TravelMate P2 15 crushes it in battery life, lasting nearly twice as long as the ThinkPad's advertised 9 hours. The Dell Latitude 5530 is another contender, with a premium build and better display, but it's also significantly more expensive. For professionals who prioritize endurance and value, The TravelMate P2 15 is the smarter pick. Now, let's talk about who this laptop is for. If you're a student, a remote worker, a consultant, or a small business owner who needs a reliable, long-lasting machine for productivity, this is it. It's not a gaming rig or a creative powerhouse, but it excels at what it's designed to do: keep you productive on the go. If you're a graphic designer or a video editor, you might want to look at higher-end models with better displays and processors. But for the vast majority of users, the TravelMate P2 15 hits the sweet spot. So is it perfect? No. The display isn't the best in class. The webcam leaves something to be desired, and the build, while solid, isn't ultra-premium. But for the price, the performance, battery life, and overall value are exceptional. Acer has delivered a notebook that doesn't just meet expectations. It exceeds them in the areas that matter most to professionals on the move. If you're tired of your laptop dying before your workday does, if you're ready to ditch the charger and embrace true mobility, the Acer TravelMate P2 15 TMP2 15-55 is the answer. It's not just a notebook. It's your productivity partner, your travel companion, and your ticket to a more efficient, untethered work life. Don't just take my word for it. Try it yourself. Your future self, sipping coffee at 3 p.m. with 40% battery left, will thank you.